Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a fiery story from Novak Djokovic, and this one's got the tennis world buzzing. The 24-time Grand Slam champion has made some very bold comments that suggest he's ready to shake up the sport, and not everyone's going to like what he has to say. So, Djokovic was speaking at the Joy Forum in Saudi Arabia, and while he started off reflecting on his journey from war-torn Serbia to tennis superstar, the tone quickly shifted when he began talking about the future of tennis. He opened up about his passion project, the Professional Tennis Players Association, or PTPA, which he co-founded with fellow player Vasek Pospisil. Now, if you've followed this story, you'll know that PTPA has had a rocky relationship with tennis's governing bodies, like the ATP and WTA, and Djokovic made it very clear that he's not afraid to take things further. Here's what he said. In our sport, there's a big monopoly that has been there for decades. That was the biggest inspiration for me and my colleague, Vasek Pospisil, when we founded the PTPA. We still don't have a voice at the table where decisions are made, and that's the downside of how the system is structured. Then he dropped the line that sent shockwaves through the tennis world. I have a platform and a mic in my hand, and I can say certain things that will hurt a lot of people and disturb a lot of chairs. But I don't care. I love this sport. It's given me everything, and I want to give something back. Whoa, that's not just confidence. That's a warning. Djokovic is basically saying he's ready to call out the power structures in tennis, no matter who it upsets. He went on to talk about how the sport is run like a monopoly, and how the players, the people who actually make tennis what it is, deserve a real voice. What can I do for the players? How can I personally engage in some changes so we can force that in the right way? A lot of people are going to oppose that, but I can sleep well knowing I'm doing something good, and my heart is in the right place. He finished with something that shows just how driven he still is. Even after all these years at the top, the fire just keeps going in me. As long as you live, as long as you breathe, you want to make this world a better place. Earlier this year, they filed a lawsuit in New York against the ATP, WTA, and even the International Tennis Integrity Agency, basically every major governing body in tennis. The lawsuit includes 12 current and former players, including Pospisil and Nick Kyrgios, claiming that the tennis structure unfairly limits players' rights and earnings. And just last week, around 20 players from both the men's and women's tours sent a joint letter to the organizers of all 4 Grand Slams demanding a bigger share of the prize money. On one hand, players outside the top 100 are struggling to even make a living, barely covering travel and coaching costs. On the other hand, some critics like Coach Barry Fulcher, who works with Wimbledon doubles champion Julian Cash, think the PTPA might be more about the top players trying to secure a bigger slice of the pie. Fulcher said, "We want to create more opportunities for players to make a profit. But right now, players at the entry-level events can't even cover their costs. Week after week, they're losing money." He also added that Djokovic's points about prize money distribution are spot on, but he's not entirely sure that's what the PTPA's really fighting for. Ultimately, the PTPA players don't feel their slice is big enough compared to the revenue generated at the top of the game. And I don't disagree with that. Well, Djokovic is clearly positioning himself as more than just a player. He's trying to be a reformer. And if history has shown us anything, it's that when Novak sets his mind to something, he doesn't stop. But the big question now is, will his mission to shake up tennis actually lead to change? Or will it just deepen the divide between the players and the sport's power brokers? Is Djokovic doing the right thing by calling out tennis authorities? Or is this just another power play from one of the game's biggest stars? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the latest tennis updates right here on the channel. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because Novak Djokovic might just be about to change tennis forever.